Alright, today we're going to be talking about the book called The Redemption, The Truth Behind the Michael Jackson Child Molestation Allegations by Geraldine Hughes. For the hook, I chose a lyric from one of my favorite songs. If Daniel Hale was a killer, would you not want a heart? If Carl Benz was a racist, would you stop driving cars? To me, this basically means separating what a celebrity or a person has done to influence others versus what they have done to being been brought judgment. So for this book, the allegations against Michael Jackson allowed fans to hate him even more instead of still putting in what he did for the music industry and not just the allegations itself. Characters: Michael Jackson, who is the central figure of the book. He's a famous music artist who was accused of the molestation allegations, and the author argues he was falsely accused. Geraldine Hughes is the author of the book, who also worked for attorney Barry Rothman during the case and shares her personal observations. Evan Chandler is the father of the supposed victim. The book implies he accused Michael for a money grab. And then we have Barry Rothman, the attorney for the Chandler family and Geraldine's sketchy employer at the time. Where it took place: law and legal offices of Los Angeles, where the author worked for Barry Rothman and witnessed conversations toward the case, also where the Chandler family handled the civil cases. And then we also had Neverland Ranch, which is where Michael Jackson lived, also the place that was under investigation for the second half of the book, and where the Chandler family accused their child was touched. The point of view: the story takes place in a first-person point of view from the perspective of Geraldine Hughes, sharing her observations and discoveries during the 1993 case. It explains real events while discussing evidence, documents, and media as well, which goes back to the hook with the media. Michael Jackson had carried a lot of judgment after this, even though he was beloved at one point. The ending allows the readers to have their own opinion to whether or not the accusations were true or false. The author just wants people to not judge without knowing both sides of the story, ultimately. Lessons that I learned from the book is that the media can influence public opinion, and people should see evidence before quick judgment. The theme: the drive for money and jealousy can ruin a person's reputation. Connections: I think this book just connects to the countless views and stories of the love and hate against Michael Jackson, or for Michael Jackson. Also, the many other celebrities who become judge of crimes that aren't fully proven to be true. I can relate to the feel of being accused, something that's a lose-lose situation. Academic responses: the difficulty reading this is a medium. For people who don't really know much about the case, it's kind of like new, but people who are a fan of Michael Jackson or just know about the case, this isn't a difficult book to read. Personally, I like the way Geraldine Hughes was able to balance personal experience with factual evidence. It wasn't necessarily just a fully opinionated book on the 1993 case. It was kind of balanced with evidence and experience. Recommendations and final thoughts: to Michael Jackson fans or of celebrity trials, people that enjoy Michael Jackson basically, or just any of celebrity trials that have been falsely accused or accused. Thoughts: this book allows you to have your own opinion and second think the famous case while maintaining emotional, passionate, and precise throughout the book. So basically, this just means that it allows you to just have your own opinion, like stated in the slide before, while maintaining just having that suspense in the book with your own opinion. And that's all.